Welcome back to the Lamide show. Today we're watching another Lamide baby banger. A Lamide baby banger. A Lamide baby banger. Today we are watching another Lamide baby banger. This one is called Being a Real Friend. And real is in all caps, so it's obviously very passionate about the topic. Okay, so let's just go ahead and watch it because we need to.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So this isn't something that I do often.
Okay.
Because I don't really like to put my opinions out there like that. People always have an issue with them. But this is something I think is actually an epidemic.
What is it?
People don't know how to be good friends. They don't. It's just, I know maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like...
Okay, I just want to say, even though I'm already in college here, I still look really young. It's very reminiscent of my high school, how I looked in high school. My face is just very babyish, so little.
This generation is fucked up. Like, they don't know how to be friends. It's just either you're friends with someone or you hate the person. And usually, your friend actually hates you these days.
I wonder what I know who I'm talking about.
Which I don't really understand, but okay. But one thing I really hate is that quote. Everyone's heard it. That one quote that's like, a true friend supports you in everything you do, whether they agree with it or not, blah, 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 blah. Something like that.
Okay, one thing I have noticed in these videos, and while I've been editing videos that I'm recording, I love to hit a good blah, 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 blah. It's like I don't want to finish this and blah, 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 blah. You know what I was going to say. Blah, 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 blah.
That is the one stupidest quote I've ever heard in my whole life.
You don't
even understand how much... I'm going to lean against this wall. You don't understand how much I actually hate that quote. You know why? Because if you're a good friend, if you're a true friend, you're not going to support them in everything they do. No, the hell you won't, especially if you don't agree with it. Because a true friend doesn't want to watch you go downhill. If it's something that they know is bad for you, because I've seen people be like, oh, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. If you were a good friend, you'd support me. No.
I feel like I've been talking about the same topics since I could talk. Because this has been a very consistent and constant topic as of late. I just find that, people have this expectation of friendship where friends are supposed to, agree with you in practically everything that you do. Or if they don't agree, just kind of keep it to themselves because that's their decision, that's their life. I don't agree. I'm just not going to sit around and watch you do stupid stuff. I'm not going to tell you what to do per se, but I will tell you, I don't really think that's a good idea. People have the tendency to, actually, after the fact, after you've done something and seen the consequences, someone always likes to say, actually, I didn't really think that was going to work. Or, actually, I didn't really like him anyway. Actually, I don't care what you didn't really, because you didn't do it. Okay? You didn't do it. You didn't say it, so don't tell me now. Hello? If you thought it was a bad idea at the time, you should tell me at the time. We can have a conversation about it.
I'm not going to support you in creating an alcohol problem for yourself. I'm not going to support you in being with someone who's beating the shit out of you on a regular basis. No, I don't care. Like, those friends that are like, all that matters is that I'm happy, but you're not happy.
I do believe that people should be more honest with their friends. I feel like we have delved into this place in society where people never want to disagree with their friends, and I think that's just kind of dumb.
Like, you think, honestly, I just think sometimes people just think they're happy and they're really not, and they don't know the difference between...
I literally just say the same things. I agree with you so much. You are me.
Thinking they're happy and actually being happy. But I'm the type of friend that if I don't think something's good for my friend, or if I don't like something that they're doing, I'm going to let them know. Because I'm not going to be the person who's like, after everything goes down, after everything goes downhill, like, oh, sorry, I should have warned you. I knew that was going to happen.
Didn't I just say that? Because I don't care about your shoulds. I don't care about your woulds. I don't care about any of that. Like, if you didn't say it when it was pertinent, why are you telling me now? I agree with what Baby Lamide has to say there. I agree with you.
tell you from the jump. I'm gonna be like, look, shawty.
First of all, okay, off topic, but I really grew into my lips. Those lips here, I don't think I've noticed it in the other videos, but in this video, my lips look too big for my face. And I'm so glad I stopped wearing them skinny glasses. But let's see what I have to say.
What you're doing, I don't agree with it. I don't like that. I don't condone. And then every time you bring it up, I've lost friends over things like this. Cause I don't agree with something, and then every time they bring it up, I'm like, I don't even care to hear it.
Have I even changed since I was 18? I'm not even gonna hold you. If you keep talking to me about something and there's no solution, it's never a difference. There's never, like, we're not talking about it in a different way. You just keep complaining about something that you're not changing. I do not want to hear it. I am a solution-oriented person. If we're gonna keep talking about something, let me know something. What have you tried? What didn't work, so that we can figure out what to do to get to the next spot. But if you're just gonna keep complaining to me about the same thing over and over that you are willingly putting yourself in, sweetheart, babe, I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
I don't. And then at the end of the day, I tend to be right. Like, I'm not even trying to be like a bitch, but at the end of the day, it's usually like, dang, I should listen to her because she was right. This, and this isn't good for me.
I do still tend to be right. Very rarely wrong. I just want to let people know that. I tend to be right in the end, at the beginning, but people don't really realize it until the end. But I tend to be right. Just saying.
It's like, well, I told you that. Why are you surprised? It's like, you stop. I'm looking out for people. It's not hating. That's bullshit. That's like the dumbest word I ever heard in my life. It's not called hating. It's not being a bad friend. It's not being non-supportive. It's helping. Because if I'm doing something bad and I want my friends to help me out and they don't, right? If I'm doing something and my friend knows what I'm doing is wrong and they don't say jack squat to me about it and they're like, oh yeah, I support you. Do what you want, girl. Snort that crack, girl. Do it, girl.
First of all, baby, you don't snort crack. Second of all, agreed.
No. That's not a friend. That's an enemy.
Oh,
Speaking of,
you see what I just said? Not a friend. That's an enemy.
Completely honest, that's someone who actually 100% hates you within their heart.
Ooh.
You know why? Because if they loved you, they wouldn't want to see you doing things like that are gonna harm you. They don't want to see you hurting yourself. So to be a good friend,
I feel very passionately about this, and genuinely, in all my heart, I actually don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know who I'm talking about. I don't know what situation I'm talking about, because I don't know what happened. I really, really don't know.
to be honest, you be honest with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't just be like, yeah, man, do this, man. Go ahead, do what you want to do.
Why do I turn on that persona? I don't understand that persona. Do this, man. Do what you want to do. Maybe it's the persona of a fool. Maybe, like, I imagine that when someone is being encouraging in a stupid way, they look like that. I don't know.
Because as humans, most of the time, what people want to do is wrong. Most of the time, is it perception? I don't even think it's perception. But people's thoughts become distorted by their feelings. And standing on the outside, looking into what they're doing, there's a lot more you can see than they can.
Yeah.
And when you can see these things, that's when you're helping as a friend.
Yeah.
Because I know when you're friends with someone and you tell them things like this, they're like, oh, well, you're just this and you're just that, oh, blah. And those things can hurt your feelings. I won't even lie. It can.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you know within yourself that you were doing it to be a good friend and you weren't just doing it because you were hating. Because there are some people who do it because they're hating. If you were doing it because you were being a good friend, then you shouldn't even mind them saying all that stuff. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they're going to thank you. I mean, they might not thank you to your face, but at the end of the day, when what you said was going to happens, they're going to be like, dang, at least I knew. You like...
That... I agree. Feelings get hurt sometimes, okay? It's part of life. Sometimes your feelings get hurt. And what's most important is being honest and telling the truth. Logic is very easily distorted by emotion. Logic is very quickly distorted by emotion. So once emotions get involved, it's actually really good to seek out other people's opinions. Because once your emotions get involved, you're not necessarily thinking straight. You're making more excuses. You are finding ways to do what you want to do once your emotions become very heavily involved. So yeah, I think a good friend is somebody who can look at it without the lens of emotion and be like, I don't think so.
Like, it's like you forewarned them, so they were kind of prepared because they knew in the back of their mind that it was going to happen, but they didn't want to admit that it was going to happen. I think that's usually what it is. People just don't want to admit that something bad is going to happen from their choices.
I said, like, I just realized something so profound. You think you're so smart, huh?
But yeah, that's really all I had to say. People didn't know how to be good friends because these days, friends aren't even friends no more.
Ooh.
Let me know down below if you disagree with me. Go ahead and comment and stuff. If you do agree, comment. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions and stuff. So, bye.
She's so cute. Bye. She's so cute. Thanks for watching, shawties. That's what she said. Yeah, I agree with her. I don't know what I was going through that made me turn on my camera for this rant. And I don't even know if it was something that I was going through directly or somebody around me was going through. But I have no idea what made me do this rant. I have no clue where this rant came from. But I don't disagree with it. I do still believe majority of the things that she said. I don't think that you always have to tell people how you feel. Telling people how you feel, it comes with gauging the emotional safety, the environment, and what people can handle. But even if I cannot tell you how I feel in that moment, even if it's not the right time, I'm not going to encourage you to do the wrong thing either. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm just not. So yeah, I think more people should stand on that line and draw the line in the sand when it comes to the decisions that the people around them are making, because you are the 5 closest people to you. So if the 5 closest people to you are constantly making poor decisions, I don't know, number 6. All right, so anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, this installment of the Lamide show. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Love you guys.